And today the main topic will be about Spanish latte.
My goodness.
How to make the hot, iced, moderate sweet Spanish latte is our sweet coffee. That's the most ordered and the most trending thing about the sweet coffees. There is no coffee shop you can go into and you don't ask about Spanish latte. So which are the most things that make out the Spanish latte? Condensed milk. Condensed milk is the most thing that makes Spanish latte. So we have different other things that can be added into the condensed milk to have a different flavor. Like we have the caramel hazelnut, which is into the Spanish latte bag with hazelnut flavor, which with caramel. Another thing which can be the white chocolate. So like I will give you ours. Like we first the backup for the Spanish latte. This is our condensed milk mixed with our own flavor. So for the hot Spanish latte, always know which cup are we going to use to make the Spanish latte. We're using the 8 ounce cup. The 8 ounce cup is this one. This is the cup which contains all the lattes like Spanish latte, cafe latte, the non-sweet one. But today we are on to the Spanish latte. So for this, we shall use 25 mils of backup, or like of our backup sauce. So this is our sauce. We try to put in our double shot espresso, the one we are going to use to mix our double shot. So we are going to mix our sauce with our espresso. Most times we make backup as we can never do this when we have busy or when we are in the busy place. So we always try to make our backup in cans. Like we try to measure like for 25 mils, how many cups can we put in a can? So like we try to mix our can mix, then we store. Alright, boss. So we shall use our normal milk, the non-sweet milk. Then we steam it, then we put onto our mixed flavors. See how creamy it is? So we're gonna try to make our latte art onto the Spanish latte. So this is our Spanish latte.
I'm a test of the day. They've given me Spanish to test. So guys, let me take a sip to tell you what it tastes. Of course, I trust the barista of the day. Wow. I had never tasted Spanish like this. You know, normally I don't drink Spanish, but honestly, this one, it's on another level. Yeah, I would just wanna tell you people, if you can come and try this one out, it's gonna be a good, amazing experience. For me, it's not my type of coffee, but today I chose to drink this tonight. Thank you so much.
So like for the iced, most times we shall be using 30 to 35 mils. Your ice cup, like the one you're going to use for making. So I will be using 35. So on this is then you put in our normal milk, the non-sweet milk. So we just measure. Sunday we shall be using 150 milk. So that's when we get our spoon, then mix it thoroughly. We just have to mix it till when everything dissolves. For the condensed milk, it can never stick. It doesn't stick a lot on the ground, on the walls, because it can dissolve. It's milk also. It's made out of milk. So this is our mixed Spanish. We add in our ice, either to 6 to 5 cubes. So you see the volume is still down. So we shall try and see whether the sweetness is enough or not. It's be having at least a small cup whereby you try the sweetness, whether it's too much, either it's moderate or high. the sweetness is still like high, and we want to reduce it to make it moderate. So that means we shall add in like 50% of what? Of our milk, normal milk. So we make our espresso on top. So this is our iced Spanish latte, whereby we have to leave a little bit of space for this customer to mix, for it to rotate well, like when someone is mixing. So this is our iced Spanish. So let us try to make another option for the way we make Spanish latte, the iced one. Let us make it in another way. So this is our iced Spanish latte. As I told you, like the space will leave up for someone to mix. This is what it means. So this is the most ordered coffee, the sweet coffees in all coffee shops. So never dare not to try it. Every day, try your best and at least take a sip of this Spanish latte. You'll never regret about coffee. For most starters, those who want to start coffee, start with the Spanish as you go on reducing the sweetness till when you reach on the extent of taking a straight espresso. So those who want to start coffee, start with the Spanish latte. You'll never regret. Delicious. King Spanish latte. So this is, we get our cup, we measure 35 mils. We put our espresso, our double shot espresso. Our espresso with our condensed. So we try to mix it. You have to make sure everything dissolves. The coffee and the condensed milk we used. Is our ice. Then we just have to put in milk to a standard volume. Then we just add our espresso on top, which is mixed. This is also another way of making Spanish latte. So we have tried to make our hot and iced Spanish latte. So that's how everything moves. So like there's something I want to tell you about our Spanish latte. Sometimes customer can come like whereby it's not taking the normal milk, the one we use. This is the double cream milk. Sometimes someone prefers a different flavor of milk, whereby we have the coconut, we have the almond, and we have also the oatly milk. So how do you make it? It's the same procedure. How you mix the espresso with the condensed milk, with your condensed milk, your backup. So and then you steam the milk. It's all everything remains the same, but the only difference is the kind of milk. And some milk you have to be knowing which kind of milk, the kind of milk I'm using. Does it contain some sweetness or no? Now the lactose. Sometimes some are a little bit sweet or what. So you have to be knowing how you balance as a barista. Learn how to balance your sweetness with your customer and always know. And always, I keep telling you this, always make the right cup, not a good cup. You understand? Always make what the customer wants, like in that cup. Don't make just a good cup for your side. Just make the right cup for the ready customer who's around. That's it. And see you again on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share this comment. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone.